Special education teachers have to actually assess our students' goals. That means regular progress monitoring to see how they're doing and make any changes or adjustments as needed. One of my favorite tools for finding these assessments is Goalbook, but it's expensive and not everybody has it. Something we do all have access to is ChatGPT, and now that the latest version is free, we can do a whole lot with that, educators. So I'm going to show you how I use it to make IEP goal assessments that are individualized for my students. And before we get any further, when you enter these prompts into ChatGPT, you need to remove identifying information of your students. Otherwise, you're violating FERPA, so be sure you remove identifying information. Okay, great. So here's the prompt I gave it. I said, create a PDF with 5 different assessments to measure this goal. And then I pulled the goal directly from the IEP, took out the student's name. And it's going to do its little magic. It'll tell you what it's about to say. And that's helpful because I'm looking at this already and I can tell that, look, I don't like how short they made the text expert. I want it to make it a little longer. I teach secondary students, so I'm going to tell it to make sure that the text is at least 2 paragraphs. So I'm going to reprompt it. And I said exactly what I wanted to say. And now it's doing what I want. It's writing the whole thing. What's kind of cool too is I could customize this to the student's interests. So it would put maybe their interests, their name, their hobbies, whatever it may be. So the text is more relevant to them. And it did generate all of those things in a PDF, but I didn't like the formatting very much, so I just copied and pasted this into my own Google Doc and made adjustments as needed. Let me know if you have any questions about how I use AI to make learning more accessible for all of my students.